All right. Want to talk today about a handy plugin that you can get and an account that you can set up that lets you capture different kinds of information from different kinds of website so that you can read or listen to it later. It's called Pocket, and I'll just give you an overview here how it works. Okay, so if you want to save a web page or some kind of news story, you can do that very easily with Pocket, and you can build up your own personal library. We'll also talk in the class about Zotero, which is great for research articles, in other words, PDFs. So Pocket really isn't designed for PDFs, but other kinds of just basic web pages or newspaper articles or things you would find in magazines, that kind of stuff work really well on Pocket. You can sync it across devices so that you can save something to Pocket, and then later when you're walking to class or driving to the car, you can play it as an audio, which is a real nice feature. All right, so again, any content, great for reformatting, and the big plus here is it can sync to your mobile device. So one way I think about it, it's like you're building up your own personal library of some different things that you could read. It's not really for books. There's other things you can use for that, but shorter things, it can be really useful for. And the great thing about it is when you read it, it's actually oftentimes formatted better than it is on the website. Okay, so for anything from newspaper articles or journal articles or whatnot, you can pull in there. It's great for researching a certain topic. And what happens is you get a browser plugin that enables you, when you're reading something you want to save, you just click on the little icon and you can add a tag to it so you can find it later, but then it'll drop it in your personal library. So just here's a snapshot of some things I had in my library, and it's pretty aesthetically pleasing. It gives you a little picture and details of what the article is. Again, it integrates with your mobile device, so that's extremely handy. And the formatting works really well on a mobile device. So lots of times I find trying to read something from a website on a phone or a mobile device doesn't work as well, but this oftentimes improves that experience. Just want to put another plug in for the projects you're working on in this class. The pick is one screenshot tool. The key thing about it is some of the nice things, you can easily get hotkeys to save different types of things, either the whole window you're working in or just a certain region that you want to capture. But the thing I love about it is you can archive stuff to a certain kind of to a folder. So when I'm working on something, I'm just kind of randomly taking screenshots of something, and then later when I need that information, I can just go back and kind of dig through all the JPEGs that I've saved from that. The Mac, which I know less about, but I'm almost positive from what I've read that you can do the same archiving thing with the native software that's installed on the Macintosh. Okay, that's it. And then there are the instructions in the install guide on how to put Pocket on your machine and put in the browser plugin. I talk about this in the install guide, but it does sign you up for these emails that you get that like remind you of things you can put in Pocket. You can easily unsubscribe from those, so it won't bother you at all. And there's information about that in the install guide. Okay, thank you.